If the world was less like this and, more like.
Yes, I saw who robbed Miss Gonzalez, and me and the boys took care of it. If you follow the blood trails, we'll probably find the body that we left. Of course I saw those boys picking up on Johnny. I sat down and told them about mommies and daddies. Sometimes they be battling and arguing, and just because they don't have a great life don't mean they gotta pick on him. Of course I walked that old lady across the street. I remember when I was youthful and it was hard for me. I remember the struggles I went through, so I figured if I got time and energy, and I got plenty, so I helped them. No, I didn't see who took that politician's money. No, I wasn't listening to the artist beat up that other artist. There's more important things. Yes, I heard the teacher's rude remarks towards that child, and this is why we're boycotting them. I see the true reasons to divide, and that's why I act the way that I do. I'm not paying attention to the whole pretty view. Money may run the world, while I'm not of this planet. I'm foreign in the way that I am and the way that I think, so why the fuck do I give a shit about half the things that you do? You see in black and white, I see in many hues. No, I don't really watch the news. I just watch the community close to me, and I try to confide in them as much as I can, but I do realize not everybody's going to enjoy the extended hand. Of course I saw that officer beat them up. Yes, I saw that drunk person try to stop them. Put my vehicle in front of them just to block them. No, I don't know what happened to that pedophile. Or the rapist. No, I did not watch someone bludgeon them 13,000 times. They had really rapid hands, almost couldn't see it. No, I'm not dry snitching, I'm actually blind, I don't see shit. Money didn't sew my lips shut. I just said, life's not fair, so let's make it fair enough. They can't afford the fair, but somebody needs to take care of this, and because financial reasons say that they can't get enough evidence to, even though I've heard the stories, I've been in there and I saw with my own eyes, why the fuck did they take so long? Justice will prevail. Maybe they'll go to jail. The system has never failed. They just want me to be old and frail. To never have my full time to enjoy. I'm only supposed to be here to be employed just to make other people rich until I'm... Yes, Your Honor, I didn't see shit. No, Your Honor, I didn't see shit. What do you want me to say, Your Honor? I'm here to obey and be your bitch. I really can't believe that shit. I remember having to pledge allegiance. To what? I thought we were free and shit. I pledge allegiance to love, education, and freedom. No matter if they want to beat me, imprison me, kill me, and make up stories that will never align with my existence. I pledge to still be me, preach and practice love, education, and freedom, even though nothing ever comes free. Wars are fought for beliefs, mainly, not always. I believe I should be free. You don't agree? They have only imprisoned me physically. My body is only demanded to do what the mind tells it to, and I have these ears that work so well that I should be able to know what you're saying to me, but it don't make sense when my eyes start to see that you are starting to create more sadness when I try to bring happiness on my scenes, but you don't take any of these thoughts and any of these people's feelings into consideration. I feel this on the whole entire nation when I say, make America great. It never was before. There was war. A bunch of fucking war. It was the Native Americans that died. It was the black people that died. It was the Italians that died. It was the Jewish people that died. Some white people that died. It was always the poor people, but why? They try to separate us over the small things. Like this. Yes, I know my eye colors are different than yours, but why are you so pissed? What did my eyes do to you? I'm clearly not talking about that view. It's the pigmentation. It's never all that new. They divide us because together we stand. Divided, we fall. I can't beat this bully because he's 7 feet tall, but you and me and them and them and them and the whole team possibly. Didn't you watch anime? When the villain's too strong, you jump them. When the villain's too strong, you get a team. When the ogre is in the swamp, you get a mob. How many different ways do you have to see it in front of you to realize we're more than just bugs? But not at the top. At the top, we're just disposable, disgusting bugs. And that's all we'll ever be. We've made them enough money for the fact they haven't killed all of us. I think we should be lucky. But maybe I'm just insane until we return to being property. And I don't just mean me. I mean you too. If you ain't got the money to tell them, fuck you, you're nothing but just a bug, a property, something they'll break in time. I'm glad I get to die.
This is how I should have known I was autistic, if not at least neurodivergent. I thought it was normal, but don't ask me what normal is because normal is not a word, it's not a term anymore, and I said stop using it. But just for the reference of why I'm going to continue the sentence. So we used to have school assemblies, and I came from a decently big high school. Like my elementary and my middle school, there's such a small town. Everybody that did one sport basically did the other sport. In fact, kids didn't do that sport because they didn't like it, but sometimes they do it just because they need to fill teams. That's how fucking small the town. But that's where I grew up and kind of learned how to communicate and interact with people. Now, if I would have grown up in the town that I graduated from, I don't know. I feel like I'd be more Caucasian. I don't know how to explain that aside from like, I feel like I'd be using certain lines I don't currently use. But I did graduate from a very decently sized high school. And because of that, when they had assemblies, I fucking hated that. When I tell you, those motherfuckers, because I did have two sets of bleachers at both schools. We had the main floor bleachers and the upstairs bleachers. When I tell you, that motherfucking school always filled up both sets of bleachers at motherfucking schools. This is a good thing kids didn't always go to school. But like, we would always be, no matter what class I was in, I shit you not, would always be up top. That shit pissed me off. But also, like, no matter which class we were getting told to go to the assembly, I was always that kid that held the goddamn door for everybody. And when I mean everybody, I mean all the students, all the teachers, all the paraplegics. Parapros, not paraplegics. Actually, we could have some paraplegics. We did have an elevator that went up to the upstairs floor, but I had to hold the door for them. That elevator actually went into that room because the elevator went into that room, and if you weren't using the elevator, you had to go up the stairways and enter for that door, and that's the door that I held open for everybody. Because when you got a constant fixed stream of a bunch of people going through, somebody's gotta be nice enough to open. Nobody's really going to, and eventually it's gonna be left on somebody to hold it open and blah this and blah that. And I thought, I don't really want to be in here with all these energies, so if I hold and open the door, nobody's gonna remember, nobody's gonna give a shit. Nobody did. For 4 years straight, I held open the door for the start of assemblies and the end of assemblies, and I'd always hang out in the stairway. Unless the teacher forced me to sit inside, which I absolutely hated because too much energy, too many people, I fucking hated it. So I'd either hang in the stairway or because the gym was on the back. Most people are paying attention forward. I'm paying attention to how the fuck can I get away from this, because not the attention not on me, it's the attention on the person in the middle of the room that's downstairs, that's on the microphone. Who the fuck am I? I am the doorman. They appreciate me holding the door, they just don't respect it. So I always found my own little space to do what I want to do throughout the fucking 35-minute hour long assembly. I also got to leave early, depending on what time the assembly was. But it was the end of the day assembly, which please you couldn't keep me if you tried to. But midday assembly, I basically hung out in the stairwell. If not, I would hang out in the back area with the cheerleaders to the shit. And I would wait until I could hear about it, hear it to be almost over, and I would hold the door yet again. And because I ran through the fucking hallways, my teachers didn't give a shit. They know I would still be one of the first people in class. But yeah, I just don't think about shit. I don't know about you. I kind of feel weird when people ask me what I've accomplished. Let's be honest, you're trying to evaluate my value by the things that I've done. But I'm not a man that looks out for accolades and trophies and shit to be like, hey, look what I did. But at the same time, I do understand in my mind, I'm trying to keep record if they're good at that shit or not. Like, how you gonna say you're good at it but ain't got no rewards for it? Well, because honestly, I wasn't quite thinking of competition-wise. I'm just trying to do better for me and other people say it's good information. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking for recognition. I'm actually asking for change behavior. I hope they keep switching. I hope they find a better version of them. That's literally if they want to put the work in, or if they say I want the work done for me, but not willing to put it in. Y'all gotta be horny for betterness, like you horny for whatever you're trying to put or you're got it in on. I don't know, just have to focus better on you. Once I stop widening my view, once I put my blinders on, I seem to be less distracted. I almost feel like sexual the way I be acting. Like shit, if we can't talk like we making transaction, no money has to transfer. You just gotta understand what the fuck I say. When I say I want to buy this time, this moment, this energy. What the fuck do I gotta do to get it done quickly, efficiently? Like, do we have to do with these confusing conflictions and blah blah this and blah blah that, contradictions? I get it. I just want to give you dick, and you just want a loving relationship. I gotta move on to a different chick. I get it, but don't think sex is ever gonna get me there. Get me to care. Fuck, you can have my kid. I'm gonna take that seat of mine. The other half of mine, I'm gonna take that. I still leave you like, what the fuck? I keep telling others, you can't do wrong for those that are meant for you. You can never displease them. They're always happy to see you, willing to work with you. You can never do wrong. But you're like, what did I do? Pick the fucking wrong one. Didn't listen to them. Continue to walk into the glass questioning why the fuck can I get through? Well, just because it's clear doesn't mean it's clear to go, dum dum. And I learned that through being stupid and having some fun. Experience has always taught me what the fuck are these books and movies for? I didn't know it wasn't a door until I walked. Ouch! But I got bad memory. Ow! Ow! Ah! God damn, this class is all over me. It really gotta be a tragedy for me to learn this shit. Gotta be burned into my memory. Gotta have some sort of PTSD. Why the fuck do you remember this? Well, because it was vivid. It was branded on me like I'm a fucking slave or I'm a farmer tool. Same reference. It was branded on me like, look at the lapel of this or the back of it. Yeah, you can see. This is where I got it. This is the brand of my PTSD. Well, I got this special brand you haven't even heard of. Yo, if you see this body, I caution you to avoid it. Especially if you look like me. They really try to exploit you. They know you like they outrank you. Nah, this is a game of life and nobody outrank me if I don't say so. If I don't like it, it's all I gotta do is change. And I fucking know it. Do you?
Nah, it's cost efficient. It costed me $5 to leave my front door. It costs $2 to take the stairway, $7 for the elevator. I haven't had plenty of hours. They keep telling me they will pay me later. The raise is coming. The work will get easier. It cost me dimes a second to be on the street. It was pennies last week. 40 base for taxis, $95 to drive down the street. They say all this charge is to help me. I barely have any change for me. I began to hate change. They charge me cents to breathe, nickels to stand, dollars to bitch. I am not cost efficient enough to live. Somehow, we, the people, turn this world into dystopia for the rich. The weight of their bank account could crush any of us. Yeah, a team probably could bear the weight. I'm just crazy because I don't want to wait. It didn't cost me anything to leave my door. We still have time to be alive and financially poor. Hey, man, you know what? Let's take this back to how they do it. Because I'm sick and tired of the things that are going on in this world. I think we all should speak up together and not just speak up, stand our ground. Because you know what? This is unfair. Like they used to do it, we're going to do the ayes and the nays. And the ayes have it. 8/6/2023. Hello, fellow slaves. Yes, I said it. Do you work under someone for something you are told you need? Even though you have no appetite for greed? Do you get passed up often for improvement? Do bills stop you from moving? Is help unattainable? Hello, relatives. Lend me your ear and your voice. Say I when you agree. Nay, when you don't. I want better pay. I want a safe place to live. I want my future to travel with no worry of the present nor the past. Join your pathway. I don't want to be a zombie at the end of my workday. I don't want almost half of my paycheck to leave before I even get it. I promise to submit my whole being to this corporation that drains me. Nay, I promise to miss everything I find important to push product. Nay, I promise to never use a sick day. Nay, I promise when things get hard, I will keep the tears away. No. Separating my work from home, even if my home life does not exist. I will destroy anything I need to, just for my professional life to exist. I don't need love. I don't need time to myself. I don't need anything but what the job's giving me. I was born to be someone's slave. Life is a gift. I should appreciate the work I am given. I should never ask for freedom. I am in a human zoo, and it's called the workforce. The keepers have enough money to free us, but they fell in love with the green. They fell in love with feeling safe from those below. Hello, fellow animals. It's not black. It's not white. It's not Asian. It's the slave masters versus the slaves. It's the money versus the ones that need it. It's the dreamers versus the buyers. They buy your dream and sell it back to you. Lying as they say, they are backing you. Nobody cares more about your dream more than you. They gatekeep information. They will never tell you they are shorting you. Some may refuse to fund you, steal your idea, then bury you. It's scary knowing the truth. Hello, fellow inmates. Who thinks we should have a riot, a revolution, a negotiation? I'm ready to talk. Say aye if you refuse to let them ignore us. You ever feel stupid for finally hitting that? Eureka! It was just right in front of me, but I just didn't see it because it's hidden in plain sight. 3/26/2023. It's been there. It just wasn't always easy to see. How didn't you notice? Why didn't you notice? Are you educated enough to even know it? Well, here's some pointers. You should have noticed when I didn't like talking to people. You should have noticed when eye contact bothered me. New places terrified me. I would scream the second you would leave. Don't get too close or even touch me. Why is the light bright and buzzing? What's that noise? Why are there too many noises? This bothers me. I would say oftenly, just to be labeled cry baby, and to be told only babies cry. I never stop moving. Mouth, brain, if not legs. Really, are you qualified to be watching me? I would go from happy, sad, mad to nothing pretty quickly. Gone through all the emotions, in less than a minute. Because I am unsure of which one I should feel. How did you not notice? I would hide oftenly, sleep rarely. If I slept, it was crashing. I liked my rooms cold. I liked them dark and kept them messy. I don't trust sleeping at night. Sleeping during the day has always felt fine to me. Being under the blankets always feel comfy. Just had to breathe. My best friend is either no one or me. I like others, but I have been burned so much. I don't trust them to be anyone. They are them, I am me. The title they have is whatever they want to hold to me. Still don't get it. Headphones are basically part of my body. Music, podcasts, media, whatever I want to feed my ears. I don't like groups. I don't like cold interactions. I don't like arguing. Small minds. It's been there. I have been me since birth. Just been hiding myself because people don't love me. They barely like me. They just like what I do for them. Can do for them. How I treat them. Now that I am me more. I see more. I bring people for me more. It's fine if you don't like me. It's just how you can call me weird. And be confused when I do weird shit. It really sucks though. It really sucks. Well, I'm only stuck in my nose. It really sucks though. It really sucks though. I'm really stuck in my Assuming you had to get a background color on it first. So you originally wanted to make the background white, right, boss? Pink? I'm colorblind.
Nah, this is pink. I'm just, no. So
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go over everything, but there's all areas like you can see where other colors work.
Okay. So does that mean you have to redo some of your work? So you have to redo a thing?
Yeah, but it's okay. I figured I got this much done in 2 hours.
Oh yeah, you get a lot done. I believe in you. Lord, is that work? She strokes up, she strokes down, she doesn't stroke around. If you can make her snort, maybe you can make her abort.
I fucking love that. Oh my god, I love that.
The artist creating art.
There's water dripping from my brush down.
Ew, she's getting wet.
Okay, was this stuff for art?
Intrusive thought while I was over your shoulder for some reason said, film the cleavage too.
What cleavage? I got rid of it.
God, I love this camera. Everything just looks pretty through these lenses. Well, yeah, that too, but like, this bitch just keeps popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you the artist, not me. I'm the writer, you're the drawer.
I'm glad I picked the style that I picked because now you're not going to be able to tell where I messed up.
Hey!
When it's still smooth.
You know? White people doing that shit too. Shit. I don't know if it was a beer or just a big ass fly. What do you think?
It's so stringy.
Why?
Like, that threw me off for a minute.
When the ADHD be doing the ADHD in.
Oh my god, I might be the person who's in charge of this.
Huh.
I don't know, I never met him.
Like, whoever wants to be physically fit and better their health, I don't give a shit.
Yay! Go!
If I didn't do that to myself.
What? What happened? Let me go back to it. Go, let me go back to you. Go.
Yeah, you did.
Why are there so many of it? Like, my father, why are there so many of those things? Because my mama cannot stick with one boyfriend.
You're letting a childhood trauma show again. Stop that.
There's nothing wrong with it.
See? My leg wouldn't have gotten caught. I would have fixed it. What if I broke the car? No, because those wouldn't stay open.
I went back there.
Fix it. Probably got some rope somewhere.
Are you back to our house after?
I got to drop off your uncle, so clearly that's a yes.
I have a burrito in the fridge. Like a taken egg burrito.
Uh-huh.
I only ate half of it. It was cut in half. When I could end cafe. So where do you work now?
In between jobs.
I want to drop down dead.
Better than DK. You at least didn't aim towards the goalie. That was a time for that.
You had it.
I didn't think I had it. I was hoping it didn't go for a face. That's all I was caring about. I'm not trying to get hit in the face.
I'm not either. Why do you think it's so hard?
Cardio! Cardio! I kick a cardio! No. Sucks to be you.
What in the house of Prairie is that?
I came from Haiti, and I don't know about you, but to me, it never felt like school ever ended. School never ended. 6/17/2023. I don't care to have the Academy recognize me. Keep your awards. This has always been life for me. My teachers weren't just the ones locked in the zone of little learning. Gym class looked like walking the halls, dodging my siblings, parents. Gym class was lonely adventures going in the woods where others wouldn't be. Math was all the shopping trips I was always told, we don't have the money. The groups I would need to be placed in because if I walk too, we don't have enough room. Math was remembering I needed 2 socks, 2 shoes, 2 laces, but 1 body to still have an experience worthwhile. History was every day. I could never skip that. Some history classes I never left bed. Some was how many times I have avoided school. Then now, the wars against socializing, the wars against hygiene, the wars against leaving the place I felt safe. History has always been my favorite class, even though I repeat many lessons. Science was always, what happens when I do this? Where does this lead to? Why are they mad at me? What did I do? Because I'll mess around and either feel the ground, if not, feel grounded. I didn't know any better, so I had to be my own example. Bad, good, depends on my advisor. English was an everyday battle trying to paint a clear picture with words. Some conversations I couldn't keep within the lines. Some were because they didn't have a good mind. Some were riddled with more questions than actual listening. Sometimes they say tomato and mean apple. Sometimes they say, be yourself, then visibly cringe. Rejection 101 turned into a bachelor degree with a minor in avoidance tactics. Foreign languages sucked. On top of English, I learned back talking, sass, smart assery, scattered wording. Guess what is on my mind? Tell them enough, but not too much. Drama, well, that is my whole entire existence.
Hey, we're going shopping, right? You gonna have fun going shopping?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Woo, shopping! Yay, shopping! Bah. I try to think about it like this, regardless of what happens from this day forward, new chapter, new beginning, maybe a whole entire new book, just to fill you guys in. Currently, both of the parents are in the hospital for their health issues. We are going to be homeless on the 2nd. Well, it's the 1st, but like, said last day was the 2nd, but like still. I do have all the financing cards. Like I have my debit card, credit card. I have his banking card. So I'm trying to think about how the flip do I give him back his banking information? Because from my understanding, they're going to want to put him into a home. The lady's going to be in a nursing home, and then Amy and I are, I don't know. I figure I'll call social services or something like that and try to figure out if there's anything that they could do to help, because I figured they could at least help Amy. I'm not quite sure about me, but I don't think I was ever really given the skills to be able to do what he's needed to be able to hold down the fort. Just because me personally, I have issues not only holding down a job, finding a job that gives me fair enough hours to rate ratio. And it's easy for people to say work harder, but it's easy to judge when you don't know the full truth. It's easy to judge when you don't experience the story. It's easy to judge when that's all you want to do is be the judge. I personally think I've done all that I could to the best of my abilities for where I am. So the fact that this chapter is closing just means another book's going to be written, another book's going to be opened, another this, another that. And I don't really know where tomorrow's going to take me, where next week's going to take me, where next month is going to take me. But I've been in this headspace of always having to worry so much at this point. It's just like, maybe the next chapter will be done. I think of it like that, but if only I was that lucky. I don't think it'll be like that, but I do believe that Amy can already sense that something's wrong. Like, I tried not to hold attention to my body, but like, I don't know, I've never been the type to handle stress well, even though others are like, but you handle it so great. No, I'm just good about not bitching and panicking out and screaming, because what does it matter? The world's been on fire forever for me. I need help. But what's help? The flip. A black number called. That makes no sense. Yeah. What's fact is stranger than fiction. But I don't know, if I end up disappearing, stop posting, this is why, like, what could you guys do to help? Help find housing, cash out me some money, but that doesn't always necessarily mean I'd have the funding to be able to live somewhere. Help me find a job that appreciates my talents or something like that. Or just, I don't know, share this enough so people can view me. Like, literally the only difference between a celebrity / influencer and somebody that works a 9-to-5 job is you're the sponsor for the celebrity, not the one that influences people, compared to the one that does 9-to-5, or it's just one corporation. It's all the fucking same shit. Literally, we can help each other get out of certain situations, but for the fact that we're separated by the colors of our shoes and all this and all that, like, it ain't really that hard. Aside from loving your neighbor, that always wants to kill you. That's always been a hard part for me. I don't know about you. I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold, but I hope not me. And I get some people be like, oh, keep fighting. Let me remind you guys this. I came from Haiti to America at the age of 34, I don't know, all for open heart surgery. Every single day I wake up, I don't know who the fuck my birth parents are. I don't know if I have any siblings. I don't know if I have any cousins. I definitely don't have any kids to my knowledge. If I did, then none of the moms gave a shit to even tell me. So clearly, I was going to be paid to be a deadbeat. I've lived to work to help out the family, and the family just slowly dissipated throughout time due to circumstances and situations. At this point, it's just like, what else do I have to live for? I've posted as many videos as I want to. I've written so many poems. I've done this, I've done that. To some people, I'm a hero. To some people, I'm a villain. To some people, I don't even exist. To some, but who am I to me? Somebody that's always just wanted to leave. I think I've helped as much as I can, because I can't be a hero. There's no such thing as one. Just like good, just like bad. It's all perspective based. I've told my story, and the end is when it's supposed to end, not when most anticipated to. You assume I'm going to live a very long life. Who's to say 25 is the length of it? Considering what the things that I have and considering the things I've been through, all this and that, technically speaking, some people don't even make it to this age, and a lot far exceed it. They say the stupid ones don't die early. I question if they really mean the fortunate ones don't die early. Because you can be stupid, but if you got somebody else paying for stupidity, you always got money and funding. It's just like, wow. And I was thinking about this earlier while I was driving to the store with Amy. Like, the only difference between like the rich and the poor, and like the super rich and super poor, because they'll both commit crimes, but the difference is the rich will have a lawyer get them off, and then they will be mentored on how to do the exact same thing but better and get away with it. Whereas the poor, they spend the time, do the crime, and like they might learn how to do better, but at the same time they get the punishment and feel the repercussions. Compared to the rich, which is just like, well, I've never had to deal with repercussions. You see this thingy? Yeah, it makes everything disappear. But I'm not saying money is the root of all my issues, just 98% of them. Because off of my character, like I get into a lot of places, but what I always think about when it comes to getting to places is, can I afford it? What can I do?